we're back with another episode of Conversations and Connections, again, we're the official podcast of the Family Crisis Center of East Texas. I'm Stuart Burson, the prevention coordinator for the agency, and as we get close to the holidays, it's time to say goodbye to some of our interns that have been with us during the fall semester, and I have one of our interns with me today, Christina Gonzales. This is, as we are recording, Christina, this is your last day here at the Family Crisis Center.
Yes, it is.
And so, Christina, first of all, so we can just kind of get a little feel for what you're doing here. So tell me, where are you going to school, and what is your major?
Okay, so I go to SFA, Stephen F. Austin State University, and I major in social work.
So, social work, what made you decide to take on a degree in social work? When little Christina was deciding to go to school and where to go, and you settled on SFA, what got you interested in social work?
You know, and I feel like this is my most dreaded question because I have no idea. I've thought about it because I get asked this a lot, but truly, I do not know what is the pinpoint in my life where it was like, oh my gosh, social work is for me.
Yeah.
I feel like I've always been a good, for a while I was like a counselor because I've always been told like I'm a really good listener and I give good feedback or whatever. But it's somehow morphed into social work. And then I had a teacher in high school who had a daughter that went to SFA and was telling me that SFA was a good school for social work. Mm-hmm. And that's why I applied.
Okay. So do you know, when are you graduating? Are you graduating in December?
Yes, next week.
So in December you're graduating. Do you have anything lined up yet, or do you have any idea?
Like job-wise?
Yeah.
Not really. I hadn't really looked into getting a job yet because I wanted to get licensed first.
Okay.
But I haven't even signed up to get my licensing because I feel like I need to mentally prepare for that. Because you have to pay the same price every time you take the test if you don't pass it, and I'm not.
So, and that may be what some people may not really understand in a lot of professions in this field, social work and counseling and things like that. Now, I do not have a degree in any of those things. But what a lot of people may not realize is, okay, yeah, you got your degree, but you may be limited to what you can still do until you get a license, right?
Yeah, I know. I've heard that there are jobs that, they just want people with a background in it, so you don't necessarily require to have your license in the state of Texas, I guess. Okay. Or you could get it while you're already working there. But I just want to get licensed first, just to be sure.
How long does that usually take, to get your license?
I think I just passed the test.
So you just got to take the test. You don't have to go through any more training or anything like that.
I mean, to keep your licensing, you have to do a certain amount of trainings throughout the year. Okay. But I think just to get licensed, you just have to take
the exam, mm-hmm. and then you're licensed. Okay. All right. So is that something you got to study for, or?
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
I think there's a book or something that I have to like the PSAT or something. I think that's what it's like.
Okay. All right. So I guess between graduation and that, you're just gonna. You've been to school for a while, so you're getting your. Is it a bachelor's or a master's?
I'm getting my bachelor's.
Okay.
I have been in school for a while.
So you have your bachelor's. You'll take an exam. You'll get your license to practice social work in Texas. This may be too soon to ask since you haven't even graduated yet with your bachelor's, but do you think you'll ever take that next step and go for
a higher education?
Yeah, go for your master's?
I don't know. Right now, I think I'm a little exhausted from all the schooling because this is like my 5th year. But if I really feel like it is necessary for me to move forward in my career, then yes, I will go and I will get my master's. But as of right now, I'm gonna take a break.
Okay. So, what's been your experience like? What, being an intern, that's, that kind of probably opens up a lot of different possibilities of what have you done here as far as your internship? I guess what's your experience been like as an intern? We'll start with that.
Well, here at the agency,
Yeah.
I mean, I've had a great time since I've been here. Compared to my junior internship, this has been amazing. Here, I'll talk about that first. Because my junior internship was at a nursing home, and it wasn't like the best nursing home because after we left, my group of interns that was there, they got shut down. And we didn't really do anything because I didn't have like a social worker to lead us. She had quit as soon as we had started, and we were just kind of left with the activities director, and we just played games with the residents the whole time that we were there. So being here has been so much better because, I mean, just the whole mission and purpose of the agency is so. I mean, it's a big problem, right? But it's really intriguing, and it's something that I would consider going into, like whenever it comes to my own work. Because originally I wanted to be an international social worker, and I have to get domestic experience to do that.
Okay.
And I didn't really have a specific area that I just really wanted to do. So this is something that really does interest me. I really do enjoy being here. I like what Maria Villarreal does, the human trafficking. That really has caught my attention. Because I've sat in a few intakes, and I mean, it's just...
Yeah. Okay.
It's something.
Have you discovered more, I guess, kind of like whenever I came here, okay, you kind of have an idea of what domestic violence is and sexual assault and things like that, but probably until you start working here and seeing the clients firsthand, it probably really opens your eyes more to what this whole world entails, right?
Yes, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I didn't really know anything about y'all. I'm not gonna, if I'm being honest. I had heard of it, because of the thrift stores, right? But,
yeah.
And then I was working at Goodwill, and they just always called y'all the competitors. I was like, but that's not the case at all. That is not. I mean, it's a thrift store, yeah, but
right.
The money goes to something completely different.
Sure. So, as an intern, what's your typical day like? What have you done? I know every day is probably different.
Yeah. For sure.
But could you sum up what a typical day would be as an intern?
Well, yeah, there's some office day type days. We do some paperwork, copying papers, and stuff like that. But then there's also been days where I can help out in the safe house and, doing more social worky things like listening to intakes, and because I was never able to contact one on my own, but just listening in on other advocates, do their job.
Mm-hmm.
And being able to see what is truly done here at the agency.
Okay. Awesome. Well, good luck to you. I hope things work out well for you, and hope you find something that lines up with what you want to do in life.
Thank you. I hope so, too.
All right. Well, just a quick little chat with our outgoing intern. Again, today's her last day. This is Christina Gonzales, about soon-to-be social work graduate from Stephen F. Austin State University. She'll have her bachelor's degree. And again, she'll do fine things with that in the future. If you have a question about our internship program, maybe, if you know somebody, if you're interested in this line of work and if you're going to school now and interested in possible internship, give us a call and we can steer you in the right direction. And if you feel like you need our services for anything, I do want to point you to our 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week hotline. That number is 1-800-828-7233. That's 1-800-828-7233. And again, be sure to subscribe to Conversations and Connections. You can subscribe via Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or the podcast service of your choice. And remember, as always, be the voice, if not for you, for someone else.